How's it going, guys? We meet again. Please take out your English Year 5 and turn to page 131. Let's read. Why do people have different color skin? Sophie asked her father. How did he answer her question? Read on to find out. Sophie's father thought for a moment. Then he smiled and said, "Take a look around you. Do it slowly." Sophie looked quietly around her. The place was beautiful. There were trees and plants of different shades of green. On Sophie's left, there were bushes full of red, yellow, orange, and pink flowers. A few pretty butterflies were fluttering nearby. On her right, there were purple, white, red, orange, and yellow bougainvilleas. Behind her, there was a pond. Two swans were on it. One was black and the other was white. "This is amazing!" she exclaimed. "I never really noticed how lovely this park is." "What if everything around us was only of one color?" her father asked. Sophie closed her eyes. When she opened them, she whispered, "Oh no! The world will be dull and uninteresting." Turning to her father, she said, "I'm glad God made our world so colorful." Her father looked pleased. "So now, do you have the answer to your question?" he asked. Sophie hugged her father and said, "You're the best teacher in the world." Alright guys, let's try to answer the questions that follow. Question number 1. Why did Sophie's father tell her to look around her slowly? It is because the place around her was beautiful and colorful. Question number 2. What is the main idea of paragraph 2? List the supporting details. Well, the main idea of paragraph 2 is to let Sophie understand how beautiful the world is when people have different color skin. As for the supporting details, Sophie looked around the park and realized how beautiful it is when the trees and plants have different shades of green, flowers with different colors. Even the butterflies and swans look gorgeous with different colors. Let's look at question number 3. Why did Sophie close her eyes? It is because she's trying to imagine the world with only one color, and she realized how dull and uninteresting it is. Last question. Did Sophie get an answer to her question? Yes, I think she does. What was the answer? The answer is the world looks so beautiful when people have different color skin, just like the park. Alright guys, let's proceed to page 132. It is a writing activity. Use the chart below to talk about Korea and the Philippines. As you can see, this chart is actually a double bubble map. So let's use the chart to complete the passage below. Let us start.
The people of Korea are called Koreans, but the people of the Philippines are called Filipinos. The language spoken in Korea is Korean, but the language spoken in the Philippines is Filipino. Koreans use the won as money, but the Filipinos use peso as money. Both Koreans and Filipinos like to eat rice. They are mainly Christians.
Next, use the chart below to write about the similarities and differences between Saudi Arabia and Pakistan. Let us begin. The people of Saudi Arabia are called Saudis, but the people of the Pakistan are called Pakistanis. The language spoken in Saudi Arabia is Arabic, but the language spoken in Pakistan is called Urdu. Saudis use riyal as money, but Pakistanis use rupee as money. Both Saudis and Pakistanis like to eat bread. They are mainly Muslim. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you next week.